A heat wave is a prolonged period of hot weather with temperatures significantly higher than the average. This phenomenon is characterized by high humidity, making the heat feel even more oppressive. Heat waves are of significant concern globally as residents shared their experiences during this season and how they have been able to adapt to the weather condition.
Clothes I wear are light clothes. I don't tend to wear too much clothes that can be so stuffy that can give me it because I don't know where I can find myself. I can find myself in a place whereby it's a little bit crowdy and it's not be okay. Yes, for me like that. So that's like breathable clothes like this gown. I know that this heat too will pass. It's not going to stay forever.
When I close from work, I'll take my bath. Before the children go to bed, I ask them to go and bathe. So that's what I do. If you are lucky, you have water. But because some people are suffering for the lack of water, they don't have water. Yes, you have water. Bathe as many times as you can. Bathe, please. After that, open your window for cross ventilation.
Heat waves have significant effects, particularly for vulnerable populations such as the elderly, children, and those with pre-existing medical conditions, as emphasized by medical experts.
Sometimes we can have fainting attack, especially in children. Children are very prone to heat, so they can easily go down. Then we have some people by their nature, the way they are made by genetic constitution, they are prone to heat, like the sickle cell disease. People who have sickle cell disease, because of the nature of their blood, if they are dehydrated, they can easily go into crisis, bone crisis or other crisis. Likewise, albino.
The body, at least when you are under 50 or thereabout, your body is made up of over more than 60% of water. And the water helps to lubricate the whole system. So we lose a lot of water through sweating, and especially through sweating and breathing. And you breathe out a lot of water. So then, of course, the core temperature begin to rise when you are exposed to too much heat, and it can result in a heat stroke. That's the extreme of it, heat stroke.
To stay safe and healthy, medical experts advised Nigerians to drink enough water and fluids, but avoid alcohol, caffeine, and sugary drinks. They harp on the need to wear light, loose-fitting, and breathable clothing, seek shade, and avoid strenuous activities when outdoors. The medical experts also stress the need to check on the elderly, children, and people with chronic diseases who may be more vulnerable to the heat.
People who are working, or farmers, they should schedule their time in such a way that they work in the mornings when the sun is not yet out. Maybe from morning till around 10, 11, then they go and rest and wait till the evening again. So by that, they'll be able to reduce their exposure to heat. Likewise, the sicklers, they should try and avoid the heat, exposing themselves to sun. And then, likewise, the albinos, they can use their skin protecting clothing that will prevent them from being exposed to all these things. And then they also reduce their exposure to sun by making sure that they don't walk when the heat is high.
As much as possible, the surface area of a child is more than the surface area. When we talk about surface area, it's the area exposed relative to the size of the body. They lose more heat more easily than they lose water more easily than adults. So, and of course, when they are thirsty, it is obvious. It's easy to give them water by mouth, and they shouldn't overhydrate them. It's not the time to wrap up the child for, a kind of clothing that will allow the child to to the skin to breathe, so to say. Air will blow into the resin. If you don't expose them to direct to sun at this time. And that's the basic thing about children.
Understanding the risk of this current heat wave is crucial, and it's essential for individuals to take proactive steps and join forces to ensure their safety and well-being. Abidemi, Akinrotoye, OSRC News.